What's going on, friends, friends, and family? It is yet another glorious day here in the United States of Siege, and we are neck deep in the midst of March Madness, and I wish, I wish that I was only talking about basketball, right? Because Minnesota, still under siege. ICE agents still snatching people off the streets across the country and basically committing atrocities in the name of the federal government, who doesn't really give a fuck about anybody else, right? Luckily, DHS has largely had their funding suspended, although that is much to the chagrin of TSA agents who've been working without pay since the middle of February. Yeah, to the point where airports are looking at being forced to shut down because security concerns, right? What else is going on? We are still at war with Iran, and I put it in air quotes because Trump has gone on record as saying that he refuses to actually call it a war because you need to get approval for war. And why does the man want approval? He doesn't get approval for anything, including, intimate relations with underage people who can't consent. Whew. Did I fire a shot there? Maybe I fired a shot there. What else? Oh, if you weren't aware that we were living, in fact, a dystopian nightmare, Trump has a gold coin being issued to commemorate the 250th anniversary of the nation with his face on it. And he is going to be the first sitting U.S. president whose signature is going to grace our currency. So if ever you need a reason to go digital, y'all, this is it, right? Oh, man. It feels like we are really living in the upside down. On the upside, Sasha Barrows is starting a podcast because survivors need a voice, and I can't imagine a better voice to continue to advocate for the survivors than one of them. So, Sasha, here for it. I will be tuning in as often as you broadcast. And as soon as I find a link for it, I will post and share that shit because we need more truth in our lives, given that, the media is largely controlled by the state. And obviously, the state doesn't give a fuck about the truth. What's most telling is Iran, in response to the attacks, the non-war that's being waged upon them, has released better propaganda than we have, which is both funny and incredibly telling. Like, it is more restrained and intelligent than anything that the White House has put out. I mean, let's be real, right? You can't exactly think restrained when you have a Maha video starring RFK Jr. suplexing a fucking Twinkie. Or, video game footage and Wii footage being used in conjunction with the footage of explosions from airstrikes in Iran, thinking that this is, go USA, right? I mean, it's exhausting. It really is. And I've heard that exhaustion mirrored by so many like-minded individuals. And that's very, very real. I get why you're tired. They want us tired. They want us thinking that they are winning, because the other side of the propaganda is the silence, because the rage hasn't subsided. This weekend, if you need a reason to be hopeful, there are countless No Kings protests happening across the country because people are fed the fuck up, and they should be. But the thing is, the tech bros, right? Silencing, throttling the posts that are advocating and elevating and amplifying the fact that the dissatisfaction with this government is reaching a peak, as well it should be. It's fucking criminal what's going on. And the only way we can do it is by standing together and starting to reclaim our voices so we can reclaim our fucking country. So please, search that in particular. Look for No Kings this weekend, if nothing else, just to find a sense of community that you may feel like that you're missing. Because they want us to feel alone, isolated, like we are the lone voice of sanity shouting into the madness. But I promise you, you are not. We are not alone. We are angry. We are right to be angry. And we are still moving the fucking needle. But we can't give up now. Take a nap. Eat a snack. Make some snacks for friends. But do not give up. Remember that our kindness is our superpower. Our rage is absolutely justified. And now, today is as good a day as any to rise the fuck up.